Hey everybody, how's it going? So it's a beautiful day outside, doing some more duck work. Haven't been recording anything just because I've been trying to build her drive on ducks. So I've been letting her kind of, just swim and chase the ducks and pick them up, since I think I was messing up training wise, that I was just giving her dead ducks, so she never really got that drive to chase the live ducks. So recently I've been just letting her go out and retrieve ducks from our pond and bring them back to me, which just seemed to build her drive really good. So today we just have this lake right here. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna send her off to make her retrieve. There's a duck over here and a trap that when she gets close enough to it, I am going to release the duck. But this is so what we're training her here is for the nav to duck search. So all I'm looking to see is her build, how much she searches in the water. I want her to see her kind of swim straight out and then kind of start making circles, and eventually I'm gonna hit the collar and it's going to start quacking over there, and when she gets close enough to that trap, I'm going to spring the duck and she's going to chase it and hopefully retrieve it and bring it back to me. But yeah, that's what we're doing today. So she's tied up, she's ready to go. I already have the duck plan and she has no idea where it's at. I'll send her towards that bank, and right now we're just looking for just her going off. And then I brought 2 shells for my shotgun just in case she doesn't want to send. I'll end up calling her back and resending her after I shoot in a direction and have her kind of search that area. But I mean, we're gonna see how this goes. She's done it once before on a pigeon and once before on a duck. The duck, I messed up and she just followed my scent trail all the way around the pond bank and picked it up. So right now we're just gonna get the drone flying and then kind of hover over there. It might not do too well because there's not that much battery life left in it. I haven't used it in a couple months, so did a quick charge before I came out here. So hopefully she finds it in a good amount of time. But like I said, I put her in position. She should be woed here. I mean, we're just gonna see how she does. Got the drone up there flying, so we're just going to see how she's gonna do today. Alrighty, ready? Fetch! Remy, fetch! Here! You're gonna try to send her in the water. Remy! So I mean, right now she's doing pretty good. She's searching the main island, doing good. Just let us see her expand her search a little bit more. But you can see she's doing pretty well. Need to get her off the backside. I might quack her in a second and just try to get her, because she's wanting to stick on this island. But once she covers it, I should be fine. Give her a couple more seconds on this island and I'll quack her off it. I have an issue. For some reason, it's not wanting to launch the duck. It'll quack it, but I can hear it trying, but for some reason, it's not releasing the duck. So at least she's pointing at it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna walk over to her and, throw the duck out in the water, because if it's not doing it, it's kind of pointless because she has to retrieve the duck. And she's pointing at it because she sees the trap and she knows, oh, there's a bird in here. Don't know why it's not releasing it, but we'll try to figure it out. I mean, good girl. Whoa. So she's on this duck. Have it in my hand. I'm gonna throw it out there. Fetch! It's taped, so she should be able to catch it. Good girl, fetch it up. Remy, fetch. Good girl, bring here. Hold. Remy, fetch. Fetch. Here. Hold. Hold. Out. Good girl. So, I mean, that's the gist of it. Like, she did very good. She found the duck, pointed it. My fault. I don't know why the trap didn't go off, but it didn't. So we are going to try to do this again. I just need her to kind of, you know, go somewhere she doesn't know where the duck is. I'm going to throw it back out there and then, you know, go from there. Good girl. Alright, so let's talk about the training, how it went. First one, good. She pointed the bird because it wouldn't leave the trap. I don't know what happened. I have to slide messed up and just didn't release the duck. So she did get on that. I ended up throwing the duck in the water and she chased it for a while. And she caught it pretty quickly. So that was good. Then I messed up and I decided, you know what? I didn't like how that one went. So I ended up putting the duck on the bank, going different side of the pond and sending her again. And I don't know if you could tell, I might put it in, I might not. She just didn't want to get in the water. I don't know if it's too cold for her or what, but she basically just went along the shore. She went to the island. Duck was probably 70 yards away, swimming in the water. Didn't want to go get it. Stayed on the island, swam back to me. So I decided, you know what, reposition her, take a gun out, shoot twice towards the duck, send her again, and she just went to the water line, stopped, tried to get her to go back in the water. Eventually I just said screw it, and I got in a kayak, and I kayaked out to where that duck was, and I had her come with me, not on the kayak, but she swam with me, and I ended up kayaking towards the duck, getting her to go retrieve that duck off the kayak, and then just had her swim to shore with the duck in her mouth. And then, you know, once we got to shore, I made sure she held the duck and then told her out, and she gave me the duck. So all in all, I messed up. It wasn't all on her. When she did the first one and early stuck and she got it, should have just left it at that. But she did it fairly quick, and I was, you know, trying to get her a little more time in the water just to help her with swimming and whatnot. But I'll take full responsibility. It wasn't the smartest thing to do. Alrighty, so the biggest takeaway is, you know, it's on me on this one. She did good. I try to force a little too much, but I mean, it's first time training the dog. If you guys have any tips or tricks, just kind of help her with her water search, because she really wants, when I send her on a fetch, she knows, like, you know, it's gonna be somewhere in the water, but she likes to round the bank off and just kind of run down the bank before she goes in the water. I just need her to go directly in the water. So if you guys have any tips or tricks to get her, you know, to swim perfectly off the send straight into the water, let me know. I mean, that's just going to come down to more retrieves and stuff like that in the water. I get that. So I mean, I might just start back on square one, just have her sit next to me and just throw ducks in the water, not shoot them, but like decoys, or not decoys, you know, throw some bumpers in the water and send her on, you know, retrieves like that. And then I'll slowly work away where she just knows there's a duck in the water, have it come from a different side, you know, yada, yada, yada. Like with a zinger winger and stuff like that. So if you guys have any more tips or tricks or tips or tricks, just let me know in the comment section down below. Alrighty, thank you.